2018, the field effect.
Yeah.
That changes everything.
Yeah.
There's a battery pack that happens with LaRussell in 2018. Is the Breakfast Club after that or before that?
Everything's after that.
The field effect process now as an MC. At what point in time did you realize, okay, I'm about to do this album. I've titled it Field Effect, and now I'm in the process? Because a lot of us as creatives, you know, even I'm thinking about Quincy Jones, RIP, so I'm just bringing him in the room. He says a lot of times, you know, you got to create, but then you got to leave the door open for the creator to come in, right? Because as an MC, I'm an MC myself. I know there's points where I feel like I'm not writing, I'm a conduit. It's coming through me. And then you start feeling a sense of, and I think I'm looking at Zoe 1, it's like you feel a sense of responsibility of this music to get it out of you, and then how it could help and how it can transform lives, not only just your own. Talk to us about the process of the field effect. Like, where did you record it in your childhood home?
That's all in the bedroom.
That's all in the closet.
Everything, yeah.
Talk to us about your process around that.
Man,
2018.
field effect was like my first step towards creative liberation. Prior to that, I will always put out like joint projects or mixtapes, or I would work with some of the homies because I was scared to kind of like present my art as mine. You know, I wasn't fully confident in my ability to where it was like, this is my thing. So I would always just partner with somebody and release projects jointly. And Field Effect was at a time where it's just like, I didn't really have no hands to hold no more creatively. It was like, bro, you got to go if you want to release something. Nobody's moving at the pace that you want to move or how you want to move. So it's either you going to jump or, you know, you gonna stay there and wait for somebody to come save you. And I remember making that project. And at that time, like, my parents didn't even know I was serious about music. You know, like, my pops used to kind of walk past the door, but he never actually heard my music. You feel me? Because I had took a long time from releasing music to just making music because, like I said, I wasn't super confident in my craft. So when I dropped Field Effect, it was really like a shock to everybody. Like, bro, you've been sitting on this. And I remember just like the motion after I dropped it. Like, people from high school start tapping in and was like, bro, this is crazy. We've been waiting, because I used to battle in high school and I kind of just went, you know, blank after that. I just stopped releasing stuff. So people was kind of waiting to see what would happen. And I remember one day my pops had gave the CD to the UPS driver. Our UPS driver is cool. He's from the block. He's always be there. And I remember I'm out in the garage one day and he pull up and he hop out the truck. And he like, what is this you gave me? And I didn't even know my pops gave it to him. But, man, he just started going in. It was like this, you know, giving me the spiel. And it was like a bunch of spurts of confidence coming from that. And I remember I was like, man, I'm going to do a show, because just the energy around the community felt good. I was like, I'm going to find out how to rent a venue and I'm going to do my first show. And around that time, I start getting like doubtful, because it was like a 300 cat venue. And I'm like, man, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm still working at the time this whole time.
People that's going to pull up.
Man, exactly. And I remember that's when I had did like that first trip. I was with my daughter's mom and we was playing dominoes and we ended up going for a walk. And as I'm walking, I'm just like in this zone and I hear the intro to the album like distantly. And I'm like, I thought I was tripping because I was tripping. And I end up looking, it was real. It's a car going past and it's playing the intro of the album. And this is like 2018 streaming was popping, but it wasn't like pop. Like anybody who was playing that album then, you got it from us. It was like hand either my pop, it was hand to hand. No DSPs, so they driving past and you can hear the intro just like it's like loud, and you know when you on shrooms everything is amplified, so it was just kind of ringing. And I remember just jumping. I was just jumping. It felt like I won a Grammy. You feel me? Because that's like the indicator coming up. Like, you ain't really popping until you hear it outside. If other people ain't playing it, it ain't really out there. You feel me? So when I heard it, I just start jumping and I'm screaming, I'm running towards the truck, right? I'm like, yo, that's my song. That would look. Took off. You feel me? And it was like a whirl. The shroom brought me back to reality of like, man, you're a speck in this world of humanity. Like, though this moment is big, you're still, don't forget how big you are. And it's where, and it was like a really, really humbling experience, but it just gave me the confidence to carry on. And it was like, man, I'm finna do this show. You know, and it just, after that, it just start trailblazing. Things just start connecting.
Kingmakers, disclaimer, we're not promoting mushrooms for any young kings in here. Do your homework and research. But what I really am hearing is the act of doing unlocked your confidence. You had to do the record, and if the confidence came on the other end, you could have talked yourself out of it. You could have been like, nah, I'm not going to do it. Your pops could have just kept walking past your door and not really see what was good, but it's the act of you went through the process to do it.
That's the power of action in any form. Like, even if you miss, when you act, you get all the information you need to do it better. Yeah. Like, if I step on the court and I never shoot, I'm never going to learn how to be a great shooter. But if I step on the court, even if I miss the first 100, I'm going to learn how to eventually shoot better and lock in and get better, but you have to go through the act of doing it. Like, you can't sit and procrastinate and think about it all day and, oh, when it comes, it's going to be this. You really got to start like, I'd rather put out an unfinished idea than have something sit forever and it never comes to fruition because I'm trying to make it perfect.
Powerful, powerful.